Oh god, just when I think I'm out, they drag me back in. So as soon as I finished my last Saints Row video, they released a DLC by the name of The Heist and the Hazardous. But don't get me wrong, this is barely a heist, and the only thing this is hazarded to is the effect it has on my mental health. So anyways, what does this DLC add to the game? Not much at all. There is a new location of Sunshine Springs, but that's not actually a part of the DLC, as you get that added to your game if you have the DLC or not. Then there's the main storyline, which we'll get to in a second. And there's also a series of wingsuit events, and that's about it. With the release of this DLC, they also, quote, improved the game. And I will give them the fact the enemies do seem a lot less bullet spongy, which is good. They also claim to have removed some of the more cringe-inducing lines. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not replaying the story to find out, and also, I don't think they did, as this DLC has some cringe-inducing lines. Like the characters saying, fucking actors, every 5 minutes. I just love the fact that they made the voice actors, who are actors, insult our profession throughout most of this DLC. So, you launch up the game and you start the story mission. That's if the game lets you do it, because it's notoriously buggy to get to start. But anyways, Eli informs you that there is a $1 million bounty in Sunshine Springs. So, you take about 5 minutes to drive all the way over to the new area, and you get on your phone call to the guy who set up the bounty, and he tells you that you are trying to kill this famous Hollywood actor who's at the local shooting range. So you clear out the range, kill the actor, and you go to pick up the reward for the bounty. That's where you find out that the bounty was posted by another famous actor, and he is willing to pay you with a signed photograph of himself. And that's the end of the mission.
From Heist 6, more heist, more hazard?
Sure is. Your payment's on the table.
Thanks. This is a headshot.
An autographed headshot. You want a selfie too?
Thing is, I work for cash.
Cash? I'm Chris Hardy. This face is worth $1 million.
So, the Saints decide to rob him for all his movie props that he's currently planning on selling to fund a movie. So after this, there's a cutscene where they clearly didn't want to have to animate it. So you get this really crude cutscene of a plan to rob the movie actor.
Okay, let's review phase 1.
Hardy's auctioning off his movie props here at the Sunshine Springs Hotel and Spa.
The goods will be kept in the vault, which is secured by a voice and face recognition lock.
To get to the vault, we have to get past a state-of-the-art laser detection grid,
Which is monitored from this control center off the main ballroom.
Which will be swarming with Marshall Rent-A-Cops.
Fortunately, Hardy's provided us with the perfect plan.
We're gonna steal the plot of Heist and the Hazardous 7.
So, just like the movie, I'm gonna walk in the front door holographically disguised as Chris Hardy.
I know a fence who snagged a Marshall hologram generator.
We'll modify it to create a perfect holographic disguise that'll get you in the door through security and into the vault with no one the wiser.
And that's when we start phase 2.
The trick is, in order to make a foolproof hologram, we need live capture of his face and voice.
Fortunately, my tattoo artist works a day job at Escobarista Cafe in Sunshine Springs. She says Hardy has lunch there every Thursday.
We know where he's gonna be. Let's go get what we need.
So first step, you need to go take 3 photos of the actor's face from different angles to create a sort of 3D map of his face to upload to a face hologram thingy. Kind of like Sancho the Third, where you get plastic surgery to look like Cyrus Temple, the leader of Stag. But like, why do you need to go and get the photos of him in this very poorly set out, hard to control mission, where if you fail, you go back to the start? He's a world famous actor. Come on, man, just Google him. Actors have millions of photos online for free. And you can't even say like, oh, to 3D map his face, you need a special camera, as the boss literally just uses her phone. But hey, so, getting 3 photos, that's all of mission 2. And would you look at that? Just after 15 minutes of playtime, you're already up to the final mission. And then to start the mission, you need to drive all the way back down to the church. And then you obviously use this 3D hologram technology to look like the actor. And then you have to go through the lobby, greeting paparazzi, doing stupid shit in front of them. And then greeting more people in the lobby of the hotel. And then you finally get to steal the props. After breaking into the bank vault, which has a lot of Saints Row 3 references, which made me feel, well, depressed because that was just a greater time full of greater Saints Row games. But anyway, then you are greeted by what is the funnest part of this DLC, and that is getting to go in a helicopter and blow shit up. And you even get some aerial combat, like you're in a helicopter versus another AI in a helicopter, which is something that was sorely lacking from the base game. But then after you blow up the 6 helicopters, what happens, you ask? Well, I have no idea, as my game will never let me get past the segment in this mission. I tried 4 times on 3 separate occasions, and I even tried clearing out the threat that's there in free roam, but nothing would let me complete this game. And so I just couldn't be asked trying anymore, so I YouTubed the final mission. And it's literally after that you just drive to a hill and they jump the car off the hill and you pick them up in the helicopter with a magnet. Kind of like something that was actually a heist in Grand Theft Auto Online. And then you buy the actor's house and the actor goes bankrupt in a cutscene. And from what I was reading, you can't even replay the missions. And so that is the Heist and the Hazardous. A massive waste of the $13 I spent on it. I swear this is something that most games would release for free. But hey, not this game. So they said that they made the game better, but they didn't. At least I could finish the main story of the main game. So let's quickly review this DLC. It has 3 story missions with a total runtime of 30 minutes. And at least 10 of those 30 minutes is you driving between the church and the new area of the map. I'm so done with Saints Row.